The hardest part for me at least, and I think for many pixel artists, it is the backgrounds. They take a lot of time and have a lot of details. Today you can see how I painted the backgrounds to create different iterations for a varied backgrounds image. Just for make one iteration it took me about 5 hours of non-stop work, but I need at least 3 iterations, preferably 4 for the greater variety and immersive in the game. I also need to make videos for YouTube, which also take a lot of time. By the way, my name is S-Kir, and this is my game dev vlog video number 2. Hi. Today I want to tell you some of my thoughts about my game, about game dev, about me, if you're interested in it. I don't think so, but who knows, who knows. By the way, if you don't know who am I'm the game developer, the indie game developer. I'm making my game right now called El Borracho, about Jose, an alcoholic and a moonshiner. My game, it is a pixel art game. This is my way of drawing. By the way, pixel art, not a style, because you can make the different style of pictures by pixel art. You may draw in a cartoon by pixel art, I mean cartoon style, or the realistic style, yes, the realistic and the cartoon, these are the styles, yes, and you may draw it by different ways of drawing, I mean, for example, pixel art and vector graphic, I mean, you know, vector graphic. If you don't know, I will not tell you about it because it's boring, I think, for you. That's why. But I mean, the main thing of that, what the pixel art, it is not a style, it's the way of drawing. Okay, my way of drawing, it's the pixel art for this game. And what's the hardest to draw in the pixel art? It is the backgrounds. Backgrounds, it is very hard for drawing in pixel art. I mean, in the another ways of drawing, like vector graphic, the backgrounds drawing is more easy than in pixel art. You have many things you will draw by the pixels. That's hard. And what's the easiest in the pixel art? It's the little things. I mean, like environment. Environment, it's the easiest what you can make in the pixel art. I mean, the little things like lights or plants, flowers, some working stuff like a pickaxe, shovel, and whatever. This is a little things of environment, and it is easy for drawing for the artist. Animation is have some hard too, like backgrounds, but not so hard. Animation is more easy than backgrounds. Backgrounds, it's dark of the pixel art artists. Why backgrounds is so hard? First of all, this is a lot of work, a really big work you need to do to make the background. And also a lot of fine work too in the backgrounds. For example, I was making the big rocks in my game for the backgrounds. This is the first plan of the background, I mean closer to you, to the player, and I was have many fine work. I was spent, I mean, for basic rock, big rocks, I spent 2 or 3 hours. This is really normal for the pixel art drawing. But for the outline in the rocks, I mean the outlines or the protrusions, I was spent a lot of time. I was drawing all day for the make it, and after that I was drawing another day for the make the chiaroscuro, I mean the shadows and the lights of the sun, actually, because it's outdoor level in a desert. Actually, the big part of my game, it's levels in the desert, because it's a game about Mexico desert. The action is happening closer to the US border. I mean, some of the Mexican border state near the USA. That's why I have some bandits who speak in English, because most of my enemies in the game, they speak in Spanish, because it's a game about Mexico. I can make the sound for them, voices in English, for example. I don't making the translate of the voices of the voice action of the bandits. I will make the translate for the plot part, I mean plot videos in the game, because I need to do some of localization, and I need to have some translate in my game, translate texts, and translate the text, and translate some of the plot videos, because I need to make localization. People want it. Actually, for me, I want have no languages in this game except the Spanish and the English, because that's organically languages for this game, for these places where the action happening. For that places, the Spanish and the English, it's two language or what they have there in that places. But I need to make the localization too. I need to make it, and I will make it. It's not a so big problem. Not so big like make everything else in the game. Not so big problem. And I will make it because people want it, not because I want it. Because I know Spanish. Not so good like in English, but I'm speaking in Spanish a little. Yo hablas español. That's why. I will make the localization, but the voice action will be in languages what they may be in the real life, because it's more good for the diving into the game, for the diving in it. That's more realistic, you know. I know that pixel art game not realistic at all, but it's more like cartoon in my style. But I want you to feel like you're in the places where the game is when you launch the game, even if you're thousands of kilometers away. I want you to feel that this atmosphere from the very first minutes and through the whole game until the end. That's why the voice action, the bandits, most of them, they are screaming and they swear in Spanish, except the one of them who looking like some of the fashionable men. He's speaking in English and swear in English, but most of all, another, they speak in Spanish. That's why. Don't be offended by me, what I have no voice action in another languages, but it is what it is. Okay, if you're still listening to me, thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Have a good one.